Welcome to New York City.
Jordan.
Oh, I was gonna do my whole entree again. New York City, the greatest country. I mean,
Greatest
country.
country?
A long day, man.
The guy does not travel.
Greatest city of the whole wide world. The Mecca of the whole wide world.
Didn't your city just burn down like a year or two ago?
It burned down.
It wasn't like getting burned down a couple years ago.
Who burned it down? I mean, the riots and shit.
No, forget it. We're talking about Jordan Peterson.
Yeah, man.
Now, before I continue with this topic, I would like to add a little caveat or like a little asterisk, right? Because I know he got a lot of pushback with this response to a post, and for those who feel negatively about it, I would like to say that I understand your point of view, being that someone's feelings might unintentionally be hurt. I understand that. Can you put up the post real quick?
Here you go. First of all, look at the model that got attacked. Her name is Jude.
Now, with that being said, what is being said? I agree with whatever you tweeted. All right.
Is it? All right. So here it is. I can't zoom in. I wish I could into the article.
I'm pretty sure it says, sorry, not beautiful, and no amount of authoritarian tolerance is going to change that.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to normal. All right. Then we have a further two further tweets. You, me, doesn't matter.
Okay. Closer. Oh, what did he say? I didn't know. I didn't hear this. The second tweet. Yeah. An endless flood of vicious insult is really not something that can be experienced anywhere else. I like to follow the people I know, but I think the incentive structure of the platform makes it intrinsically and dangerously insane. So I told my staff to change my password to keep me from temptation, and I'm departing once again. If I have something to say, I'll write an article or make a video. If the issue is not important enough to justify, then perhaps it would be best to just let it go.
Let it go.
Now,
let it go.
This is a very intelligent response.
Oh, yeah.
With that being said, I still with the initial post, right? Because I don't think that it's a personal attack against the lady. I believe she's collateral damage. I believe what he's saying is, and again, this is my viewpoints. My view is that he is specifically saying that there is some type of agenda there's some type of agenda at play to shove the narrative that physically obese people are not beautiful. Now,
no, I thought the agenda was that physically obese people are healthy.
No, it seemed as if they were saying they should, because that's on Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, that is on Sports Illustrated.
The first word is sports. And then you put someone that looks like they haven't done a sport for a very long time. Yeah. Right. Yeah, now I understand that people find her beautiful. That's not my main point. If anyone finds her beautiful and they think that if they think she's beautiful and she thinks she's beautiful, then in my opinion and Jose's opinion and Jordan Peterson's opinion, for the most part, does not really matter. But I think what he's trying to get at is that there's clearly an effort with these magazines to portray these to portray obese people
or more
as some type of as some type of health and beauty symbol.
Yeah.
Now, health, everyone knows they're clearly not, and I can make this statement very clear. You can ask any woman, and I did this, and I tested this out already, like real quick. I wanted to test out quick. You can ask any woman in the world that is not obese. I want to say that right there. That is not obese. Would she want that body, or would they want someone's body just like that, and they're not obese? And they know the answer inside their head. They probably want to say, "Oh, I don't know what you're trying to say. I think she's beautiful." Only, I mean, yeah, like it's just silly.
Yeah, girls want to look like wellness chicks or bikini girls. That's what they want to look like.
Well, here's the other flip side to this, right? And because I do want to make this, I do want to make this fair. Models is the exact same way. Models are not healthy. Most of these bikini models are not healthy. Being shredded and under 10% body fat or whatever does not mean that you're healthy as well. It just means you worked out, but it does not mean you're healthy. You're just on the opposite spectrum of dying.
No, you're not. If we're talking about 10% body fat, I mean, you're talking about the extreme.
Under 10%.
No, you're talking about
extreme. Extreme on both spectrums.
The opposite of obesity or morbidly obesity is basically anorexia, close to you're not eating, you're basically dying.
Yes.
You're malnourished to that point. That is the opposite.
Yes.
You're describing the middle point to me. Not even the middle point.
I don't think that's. I think 10% was too low of a number. If
it's too high of a number to me. But
Supermodels.
I'm not just supermodels. I'm talking about like there's some fitness athletes or whatever. There are like fucking like 3-4% body fat. There's even models too. They're like super anorexic.
Okay, now if you're talking about for women, of course, 3 to 4%, of course, but you said 10% to me. That doesn't apply.
Yeah,
10%.
10% is fine.
No,
yeah, but
3 to 4. Yeah.
That's it's not healthy, right? Both spectrums. So, and I don't think either image should be portrayed as some type of beauty standard. I think regardless of whatever, it's ridiculous. I feel like they should be aiming for the middle, right? Obviously, they're trying to sell some type of status, but I think going a little bit above average, it may be where it's at. But that's my stance on trying to sell clothing and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I share the same sentiment. This just has been happening for a long ass time. It's just, I mean, honestly, it's becoming an excuse for people that are not healthy, who are clearly damaging themselves, who are clearly, because obesity causes cancer. There's also a relation between obesity and the Solution 19, the pandemic that happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's just this whole movement of basically saying, accept me as I am, and being obese and fat is perfectly fine, which, if that is your decision, sure. But I don't know, like putting a whole like magazine showing this to be the picture of sports. My main point to this was, I mean, look, I get it that picture's obviously edited.
Yeah, it's edited, so she's a lot bigger than it shows in that picture.
She's a lot bigger. I was going to show that, of course, her stretch marks or every imperfection that she has is completely gone. That's probably not. And she's posing.
I would bet they shrunk her. They shrunk her in that picture.
Shrunk in that picture?
I'm pretty sure they shrunk her.
I mean, listen, my point was going to be, obviously the picture's edited, not only in that way. I mean, if that's true, that's true. But obviously, any blemishes that she had, any, stretch marks, whatever, they obviously edit that stuff. She's not an ugly actress or like model. Like, she's not ugly. It's okay to say that she's not ugly. I mean, I looked at her face. She's not like an ugly looking girl.
Oh no, I'm not suggesting that. I'm not suggesting that.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
I'm of the component that you have to be careful when promoting images to, especially young women, of what's okay, right?
Yeah.
I'll give you an example, right? Some people were when I remember I was talking about it. I'm not sure if it was here or somewhere else. But the average weight of a woman during 2020 was like 175 pounds.
Yeah.
Right? So women were going to the doctor, and then the doctor was telling them, "Oh no, you're the average weight," and they thought, "Oh, I'm fine then."
Yeah.
And it's like,
actually, it's even worse. The average weight of a woman has actually increased throughout time. There was some statistics from like 1980s. It was a lot different. The men's weight hasn't changed that much, but the females they have gone up like 20 pounds. I mean, this is just the first thing I picked up. I don't think we'll have to spend the whole thing. But okay, between the ages of 20 and 39, it's like 167.
160, so about basically 170.
And you Hispanic girls are tiny. Oh shit.
Hispanic girls, non-Hispanic Asians. How much they weigh?
132. They're actually pretty slim.
132 pounds.
Yeah.
Hispanics are 170. Non-Hispanic whites are 170. Non-Hispanic blacks are 190. Well, I think we're gonna keep stretching out the subject to like further than it needs to be. The main point is we should be pushing healthy options, I believe, first, primarily. When if you're a magazine, understand that it is your job to sell images such as status, luxury. Yeah, that's what they do. But I believe there has to be some type of moral obligation to pushing healthy decisions onto the young generation. This has been Lidat. Like, subscribe, share. Please share our stuff with other people so we can grow and become a much bigger brand. Support the culture. Support Lidat. Peace out.